This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Federal law is the highest law, and the Constitution is the highest of federal law. Which is why state marijuana legalization is technically itself illegal. Because federal drug law technically supersedes state law, and it's just that the federal government knows that state marijuana or federal marijuana policy is really unpopular.
So I wonder if they, but technically they could still arrest you, and I guess if they do pass a federal amendment for abortion, then will that overturn all the state constitutions?
Yes, federal abortion ban would have authority over the state abortion legalization.
So hopefully they never pass it.
Yeah.
Despite what my new senator wants to do. That was one of his main things on TV. Like, I want to pass a federal abortion ban. Like, even though my state passed it, I don't care.
Whereas in a lot of other states, that was a campaign against. Was he wants, this person wants to pass a state of federal abortion ban, and people would vote against that person. So yeah.
Gotta love Ohio.
The most right-wing any candidate for statewide office in Washington can get is, well, I suppose I will enforce the state law on this subject.
Yeah, it's funny. The majority, apparently, I still understand, the majority of the state, I guess a lot of people voted this, like, because the majority of the state, not super majority, but majority voted to overturn it, but then they voted for a guy that wants to re-overturn it.
People vote against their own interests a lot. They see the person they voted in for senator as doing something that they care about more than they care about the thing that they said they care about.
But yeah, like I said, we made it might be overblown, thing, it might be not accurate, but a lot of people, there's a meme that says, we voted against rights for people to get less gas, lower gas prices, or something like that.
Yep.
That's a meme.
And it's not like the gas prices are going to come down either, so.
It's either gas or eggs or both.
Eggs. A lot of people were eggs, which egg prices were already coming down, so, whatever. No, it's there are state laws which are in violation of federal law, and how much they get pushed back on by the federal government just depends a lot on optics. The federal government doesn't want to get into the marijuana debate, because if people realize how much their elected officials are doing to keep marijuana illegal on a federal level, then those people might get voted out of office, because even most Republicans are fine with legalized weed. Especially their more libertarian supporters.
Like most of that stuff, that makes me think. I want to make brownies now. I got the eggs to make brownies, but I don't have the special butter to make special brownies. I can make regular brownies, even though I could. I don't even know where to buy the butter in my state. I think it's a few miles away from me. Still, there's no special butter place near where I live.
Yeah, a lot. I've never actually been into any of the weed dispensaries because I don't use it, but a lot of them are closing down because it turns out that we had overpopulated in dispensaries around here. It used to be that it was, if anything, easier to get weed than to get like a gallon of milk. But a bunch of them are closing because there's just not as much business for like 15 dispensaries as people seem to have thought there was.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I don't do that often. I mean, I might want to try it sometime, but now I can legally try it if I wanted to. It's at least state level. But
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. I have asthma, so I can't do the smoking thing. So if I do stuff, it would have to be edibles.
Yeah. And it's only legal until such point as the federal government decides that they're actually going to step in. So
it's with this new government, with new they might with this new government.
Who even knows?
Yeah, we'll get like once we get to the amendments, we'll get more things. But yeah, but
hope it was worth it, libertarians.